I am a Methodist, and I am proud to be a Methodist. But when I am in New Orleans on a Sunday morning, I usually attend St. Louis Cathedral. Because, it's true, St. Louis is of the Catholic persuasion. It kind of leans that way. And I'm sure there are splendid Methodist churches in New Orleans. And I have no doubt those congregations of Methodists are every bit the equal of St. Augustine Methodist. But St. Louis Cathedral has one advantage those splendid Methodist churches have not. Namely, I can find St. Louis Cathedral on a Sunday morning after Saturday night in New Orleans. And after Saturday night in New Orleans, I kind of feel like you ought to be in some church. So I go to St. Louis Cathedral. Well, there are other advantages. St. Louis gives you something to look at. If you were raised a Methodist, an old church in Issachatta, Florida, where the most ornate thing you saw was a potbelly stove, St. Louis will catch your eye. They've got ornaments, they've got paintings, they have statues. It's an amazing place. And you have the advantage of a Catholic homily. Now a Methodist sermon is a majestic thing. It flows on like a mighty river. It marshals logic and facts and appeals to the intellect. It summons forth powerful feelings of piety and awe. But a Methodist sermon is not a brief thing. It rolls on like a mighty river, and rolls on and on and on. And a Catholic homily, by contrast, 5 minutes and they've moved on. They cover the essentials. You get the feeling that they are again sin, but they're on their way. So there are definitely advantages to attending a church of a different denomination. But there's one disadvantage. If you attend a service in a different denomination, you may commit a faux pas. You might do something you're not supposed to do. You might fail to do something you should have done. And if you commit a faux pas, people look at you. And we Methodists are shy people. We do not like to call attention to ourselves. So to avoid those faux pas, I usually sit towards the back. I don't sit on the back row, that's where all the latecomers come. But a couple rows from the very back, and away from the center aisle, and I kind of hunker down. I drop anchor, and I rise and fall with the tide. I kneel with 8 kneel, I stand with 8 kneel. This strategy has served me well over the years until my last visit. In my last visit, I was sitting there, rising, falling, getting something out of the service, you understand. Very, very pleased with it. But then I noticed a couple of official-looking people were heading my way, and I figured I had been busted. I didn't know what I'd done, but I must have done something to call attention to myself. I looked around, and I looked at the congregation, I looked at me, and I realized I was wearing a coat and tie, which nobody else was. Somewhere along the line, the dress code had changed, they had not sent me the memo. Well, by this time, the 2 men had reached me, and they motioned me over, and I figured it's just 1 minute before the exposure. Everybody's pointing and hissing at you, but no. It turned out what they wanted was for me to take up collection. Well, at this point I had a problem, and my problem was not taking up collection for the Catholic Church. They do marvelous work. I'm delighted to help out. Now, my problem was I had paid insufficient attention to the mechanism by which that collection was collected. Now, in a Methodist church, it's a simple procedure. They hand you a plate. You have time to contemplate it. But to calculate how much you can give and still eat breakfast. And you pass it on. But in a Catholic church, you're sitting there and suddenly a basket zips past. And it zips past the other way. And to donate money to the Catholic Church, you have to be prepared. You got to plan ahead of time. You have to be quick, and you have to have a good aim. But none of that was my problem. It's perhaps a problem with the church if it wanted more money, but it wasn't my problem. My problem was I had not paid attention to the means by which that basket was propelled. I didn't know what to do. But anyway, these two officially people led me over to the center aisle, and we were facing the altar. The guys beside me were also dressed in coats and ties. I don't know why they hadn't gotten the message, although I'm pretty sure the guy to my left was a rabbi. But anyway, they marched us up that aisle, and I didn't know what I was going to do, but I could see at the end of the aisle people standing with what to me looked like cross sticks. And I fancy myself a student of religion, comparative religion. But for the life of me, I can remember nothing about sacred cross sticks. Well, they hand me one of the things, and what do? You hurl sacred objects across the nave? I wasn't sure. Had no clue. But then I noticed, as I turned around, I could see the congregation. It was a big congregation. They were all looking at me. I had called attention to myself. But even when I said there was, this thing looks like a pike. But yeah, you know what? I am from St. Augustine. I am familiar with pikes. I know the drill of a 16th century pikeman. You roar, you extend, thrust, you withdraw. And it struck me that is going to work for taking up collection. So I tried it out, and I was moving about the same pace as my colleagues, and I was collecting no more and no less than they were. And in this way, we worked our way towards the back of the church, and we arrived at the very back, and those doors are awfully close. I could see sunlight coming through. And all I had to do was walk through those doors, and I was free, and I could go get beignets. But by this time, I had a certain amount of investment in the process, and I had responsibility. And I had almost $14 at the collection plate. So I felt like I couldn't just run and I would turn around. And I realized some of you may find yourselves in similar predicaments. So I sure wish I could explain to you what you do when you walk back and how you hand over a sacred cross stick 6 feet long without spilling the content. So I had no memory. Next thing I remember, I was heading out the door all right, and somehow landed off the stick and out to the bright sunshine and headed for beignets. I got to reflecting on my experience. I thought, you know, I wore a coat and tie. They made me an usher. Sure was glad I hadn't worn my best suit, which I almost did. You know, if I'd worn my best suit, they might have made me a Monsignor. And I thank you.